A wave of new reports is sending shockwaves through Hollywood as insiders reveal that Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet's relationship has reached a significant turning point. The couple, who has captivated global attention with their unexpected connection, is now said to be navigating the most critical phase of their romance since they first became linked publicly. According to sources close to the pair, subtle shifts have been observed in recent weeks. Kylie Jenner, known for her carefully curated public presence and expanding beauty empire, is reportedly balancing intense personal responsibilities while managing the pressures of a high-profile relationship. At the same time, Timothée Chalamet, one of the most in-demand actors of his generation, is said to be grappling with an overwhelming schedule as he moves from one major film project to another across different continents. Insiders reveal that the couple's differing life rhythms have created natural friction. Kylie is reportedly in a more grounded phase of her life, focused on her children, business growth, and personal stability. Meanwhile, Timothée is still in the midst of rapid career expansion, with commitments that require constant travel and long hours on set. These contrasting dynamics are now believed to have prompted the pair to sit down for a serious discussion about the future of their relationship. Speculation intensified after Kylie appeared solo at an exclusive Hollywood event recently. Photos from the night quickly spread online, showing Kylie with a more contemplative expression than usual. The images fueled widespread rumors of tension, but a source clarified that the timing of the photos closely followed an in-depth conversation between Kylie and Timothée about the direction of their relationship. The insider described the discussion as one of the most honest exchanges they have had since becoming involved. Despite the surge of concern from fans, another source indicates that the turning point may not necessarily signal trouble. Instead, it may represent a shift toward a more mature, grounded phase of their relationship. Kylie is said to be expressing her needs more openly, while Timothée is reportedly making a greater effort to demonstrate consistency and commitment amid his demanding professional schedule. The couple is even rumored to have agreed on new personal boundaries and communication routines to help bridge the distance between their hectic lives. Additional reports suggest that Kylie's family, particularly her mother Kris Jenner, has taken a closer look at the situation. As a strategic thinker with deep experience in managing public image, Kris is believed to have offered guidance on how Kylie can maintain balance between her personal life and her massive global presence. At the same time, industry sources say Timothée is facing pressure from film studios who want to ensure that his focus remains steady as he prepares for a packed slate of high-profile roles. Observers note that these developments are not uncommon in relationships involving public figures. The intense scrutiny, conflicting schedules, and emotional weight of living under constant media attention often create unique challenges. What makes this situation particularly compelling is the contrast between Kylie and Timothée's public personas, one a media mogul and mother of two, the other a critically acclaimed actor navigating the complexities of Hollywood stardom. Toward the end of the week, a new update emerged that offered a glimmer of clarity. Insiders stated that after several days of reflection and continued communication, Kylie and Timothée reached an important decision together. Rather than stepping back, the couple reportedly agreed to continue their relationship with renewed intention and a stronger foundation. They are said to be planning private time away from the spotlight in order to reconnect and officially begin what insiders describe as a new chapter. Though neither Kylie nor Timothée has made any public statement, those close to them believe this marks a meaningful reset rather than a fracture. Sources emphasize that both care deeply for one another and are committed to making their relationship work despite the challenges that come with their high-profile lives. As the story continues to evolve, fans and media outlets are watching closely to see whether the couple will appear together in the coming weeks. Any joint appearance could serve as a subtle confirmation of their renewed commitment. Until then, discussions across social media platforms continue to dominate headlines, with supporters expressing both concern and hope for the pair's future. The situation highlights once again that even global icons face the complexities of balancing love, ambition, and public attention. Whether this turning point becomes a defining moment of growth for Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet remains to be seen, but for now, the world is waiting for the next move in one of Hollywood's most talked about relationships. In the days following the initial reports, additional insights from people within both celebrities' inner circles began to surface, painting a fuller picture of the delicate moment Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet are navigating. Multiple insiders now describe the situation as a recalibration phase, emphasizing that the couple is working to realign expectations, routines, and emotional priorities after months of intense media attention and conflicting schedules. One source familiar with the discussions between the two stars shared that Kylie has been particularly thoughtful about the impact her relationship may have not only on her personal life but also on her children. While Kylie has always been fiercely protective of her role as a mother, she is reportedly more cautious than ever about ensuring that any decision she makes aligns with the stability she wants to maintain around her family. According to the insider, this has been a significant point of conversation between her and Chalamet, who, despite his affection for Kylie, is still adjusting to the realities of dating someone whose life includes the responsibilities of parenthood. Another complicating factor appears to be the pace of Timothée's career. With back-to-back international commitments, promotional tours, and film sets scattered across the globe, Timothée has been operating under a level of intensity that leaves little room for consistency. Those close to him say he has been trying to carve out meaningful time for Kylie, even when time zones and production demands make it nearly impossible. This effort, while appreciated, has reportedly become a point of strain as both parties navigate what a sustainable long-term rhythm might look like. Despite these obstacles, the tone from inside sources has shifted in a notably optimistic direction. Individuals who have observed the evolution of their relationship insist that what Kylie and Timothée are facing is not unusual, especially for two high-profile figures who rarely experience private moments without public intrigue. They say the bond between them remains strong, and that the turning point is less about conflict and more about redefining the foundation of their connection. A particularly revealing detail emerged from a source who claimed that Kylie and Timothée have been communicating more frequently and more openly in recent weeks. This shift reportedly began before the viral photos that sparked widespread speculation and has only intensified since. The insider described their conversations as grounded, transparent, and future-oriented, suggesting that both are actively invested in understanding each other's needs and limitations. Meanwhile, public reactions continue to escalate as fans dissect every small development. Social media users are tracking sightings, analyzing paparazzi photos, and debating the meaning behind Kylie's online posts. Analysts who specialize in celebrity branding note that Kylie has been more selective with what she shares lately, likely a strategic move to protect the privacy and sensitivity of her current situation. Timothée, known for being even more private, has maintained his silence, fueling even more speculation about what may be happening behind closed doors. Industry observers have also pointed out that moments like this can often influence public perceptions of a celebrity's image. For Kylie, whose brand is built on a combination of glamour, motherhood, and entrepreneurial success, ensuring her personal life feels stable can be vital to maintaining that identity. For Timothée, whose reputation is rooted in artistic credibility and a carefully curated mystique, navigating a high-profile relationship brings its own set of pressures. Insiders say both are keenly aware of how the public narrative surrounding their romance could impact their respective trajectories, even if indirectly. In addition, several reports indicate that Kylie's circle of friends has played a significant role in supporting her through this phase. Those closest to her are said to be offering advice, encouragement, and perspective. One friend reportedly emphasized to Kylie the importance of distinguishing between genuine relationship challenges and the external noise created by media speculation. This reminder is said to have helped her focus more clearly on what truly matters within the relationship. Timothée's support system, on the other hand, appears to be more focused on helping him manage the career side of the equation. Friends within the film industry have allegedly encouraged him to maintain balance and not let the pressure of his rising star overshadow his personal life. Some have even advised him to take short breaks whenever possible, especially during periods when the demands of his career intensify. As these developments continue, insiders say Kylie and Timothée have begun discussing what their relationship could look like in the coming months. These talks reportedly revolve around carving out more intentional time together, maintaining honest communication, and establishing boundaries with the public. There is also talk of a potential trip the two may take, one meant to give them the space to reconnect without cameras, commitments, or external expectations. One particularly striking detail revealed by an insider suggests that Kylie and Timothée have expressed a desire to approach their connection with less pressure and more authenticity moving forward. This means embracing the realities of their busy lives while still prioritizing moments of genuine togetherness. Sources say this shift reflects a more grounded and realistic understanding of what it means to maintain a relationship under global scrutiny. As the story continues to develop, many are watching to see whether Kylie and Timothée will make a public appearance soon. Such a moment could serve as a quiet confirmation that the couple has emerged stronger from this turning point. However, others caution that both stars may choose to keep their next moves private, especially given the sensitivity surrounding the current situation. For now, what remains clear is that Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet are not simply reacting to rumors. They are navigating a complex moment in a relationship that has captivated millions, making deliberate choices about how to move forward and what they want their future to look like. Whether their relationship becomes more public or remains carefully guarded, this turning point marks a crucial chapter, one that could shape how the world sees them as both individuals and partners in the months to come. In the aftermath of the latest reports, more detailed accounts from those close to the situation indicate that the dynamic between Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet is evolving in ways that extend beyond what the public has seen. Individuals familiar with their private conversations describe a noticeable shift toward greater emotional clarity, suggesting that both stars are moving with a heightened sense of intention as they confront the realities of a relationship under global scrutiny. One person connected to Kylie's inner circle shared that she has been reflecting on the pressures that come with her level of visibility. While Kylie has long mastered the art of navigating fame, sources say this particular relationship has forced her to reevaluate how much of her private world she is comfortable allowing the public to see. This introspection reportedly stems not from doubt, but from a desire to protect something she values in an environment where privacy is scarce. The insider noted that Kylie has been more selective, more strategic, and more emotionally aware in recent weeks, qualities that reflect the deeper weight of the decisions she is facing. Timothée, meanwhile, is said to be experiencing his own set of challenges as he attempts to balance the expectations placed upon him. With studios depending on him to headline major films and fans clamoring for every detail of his life, the actor is reportedly trying to maintain a sense of normalcy within a relationship that finds itself constantly dissected by outsiders. Individuals within his orbit say Timothée is taking the situation seriously and has been making an effort to communicate more directly, even during periods when his schedule leaves little room for personal downtime. Additional reports suggest that the couple has begun to establish a more structured communication plan in response to the distance created by their respective careers. According to an insider, this includes setting specific times for check-ins, openly discussing emotional needs, and planning future reunions well in advance. Sources say these shifts reflect a growing acknowledgement between the two that a relationship of this magnitude requires deliberate effort, especially when measured against the unpredictability of their professional obligations. Observers of Hollywood relationships note that these adjustments are not uncommon among celebrity pairs who operate across different industries with vastly different demands. Kylie's world is built around brand development, family responsibilities, and a level of influence that requires constant engagement with her audience. Timothée's life, by contrast, revolves around transformation, immersion, and the emotional toll of film work that often requires extended separation. Experts say that bridging such fundamentally different lifestyles is possible but requires the kind of intentionality that insiders claim Kylie and Timothée are now embracing. Meanwhile, speculation reached new heights after reports surfaced that the couple had recently held a series of private meetings with trusted advisors. These discussions reportedly centered on how to manage the increasing pressure from the public, how to control their narratives, and how to safeguard the relationship against intrusions from media outlets hungry for sensational stories. Some sources even claim that certain members of Kylie's professional team have been monitoring social media trends to determine which narratives may need clarification and which should simply be ignored. Yet, in contrast to the concern building online, those closest to the couple insist that the current phase may ultimately strengthen their bond. One insider described the recent developments as a stress test that is revealing both the vulnerabilities and the strengths within the relationship. According to this source, the willingness of both Kylie and Timothée to confront difficult conversations head-on shows a level of commitment that goes far beyond what the public might assume. Even so, the ripple effects of this turning point continue to be felt across their fan bases. Supporters of both stars have reacted passionately, with many expressing hope that the couple can weather the challenges ahead. Others have voiced concern that the pressures of fame may be too great, especially as the entertainment world grows increasingly demanding. Analysts point out that the public's fascination with the relationship is rooted not only in the celebrities themselves, but in the unusual pairing of two figures who come from dramatically different corners of the industry. Amid growing public debate, new information suggests that Kylie and Timothée have talked about creating more protected spaces within their relationship, moments where they can reconnect without cameras, commentary, or professional obligations intervening. Individuals close to the couple say these conversations are ongoing and that both have expressed a desire to prioritize authentic connection rather than performative appearances that fuel online speculation. There is also a rising belief among insiders that this moment could lead to a more grounded phase in their relationship, one where both are more realistic about the challenges ahead and more intentional about the choices they make. The idea of planning a private getaway, which surfaced in previous reports, is said to still be on the table. Sources claim the proposed trip would focus on resetting the emotional tone between them, providing uninterrupted time to reflect on what they want moving forward. At the same time, the entertainment industry continues to watch closely. Producers, publicists, brand managers, and even fashion houses are said to be monitoring this situation due to the influence the couple wields individually and collectively. Some insiders claim that certain luxury brands have paused potential collaborative campaigns until there is greater clarity about the status of the relationship, highlighting the extent to which celebrity romances can ripple into business decisions. Another source revealed that Kylie has been leaning on a small circle of confidants who have provided her with grounded, emotional support during this uncertain period. These individuals are said to be helping her maintain perspective, reminding her that despite the pressures from the outside world, the only voices that matter within the relationship are hers and Timothée's. The stability of this inner circle has reportedly been crucial for Kylie as she navigates both personal and public expectations. Meanwhile, those close to Timothée say he has been more introspective than usual, reflecting not only on his relationship but also on how he manages fame. This period is said to have pushed him to reassess the balance between his personal and professional life, a challenge that many actors of his caliber encounter at some point in their careers. Some believe this moment could become a pivotal part of his personal growth, potentially influencing how he approaches future commitments. As additional layers of the story continue to unfold, one thing has become increasingly clear: the relationship between Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet is entering a period characterized by reflection, recalibration, and renewed intentionality. Though the coming weeks may bring further developments, insiders emphasize that both individuals remain deeply connected and committed to understanding whether a long-term future together is possible within the complex realities of their lives. For now, the public waits closely, watching for the next sign that could indicate whether this turning point will become a moment of transformation or a crossroads with a different outcome. Until either Kylie or Timothée speaks publicly, their silence may remain the most telling indicator of all. In the latest wave of developments, sources close to the situation say that the tone surrounding Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet's relationship has shifted once again, this time with a growing sense of clarity about what lies ahead. While speculation continues to intensify across social media platforms, those familiar with the couple's private discussions insist that both Kylie and Timothée are beginning to settle into a more stable emotional landscape after weeks of uncertainty, according to one insider who has maintained close contact with individuals in both camps. Kylie has recently expressed a renewed sense of calm. The source claims that she has taken deliberate steps to regain control over her emotional environment, focusing on grounding routines and limiting exposure to outside noise. Her approach, described as measured and protective, appears to reflect a growing understanding of how to balance her personal life with the expectations attached to her public persona. Timothée, meanwhile, has reportedly adopted a more introspective stance as well. In conversations with close friends, the actor is said to have acknowledged the challenges of maintaining a relationship under constant scrutiny. Those who have spoken to him describe a man who is thoughtful, reflective, and determined not to let the pressures of his profession overshadow something meaningful in his personal life. Several insiders emphasize that Timothée's commitment to navigating this moment with sincerity is one of the strongest indications that the relationship remains important to him. In recent days, there have been quiet indications that the couple is slowly returning to a more collaborative rhythm. Sources say Kylie and Timothée have increased their communication, checking in more frequently and being more open about their schedules. This shift is said to be helping them bridge the emotional distance created by the past few weeks, a period marked by misunderstandings, conflicting responsibilities, and heightened public attention. Another key development involves reports that the pair is reassessing how they present themselves publicly moving forward. Individuals familiar with the conversation suggest that Kylie and Timothée are considering adopting a more unified approach, one that protects their privacy without fueling unnecessary speculation. This may include reducing public appearances together for the time being, focusing instead on strengthening their connection away from cameras and headlines. Observers within the industry note that such a recalibration is not uncommon for high-profile couples at this stage of a relationship. The challenge, they say, lies in managing the dual realities of personal intimacy and public visibility. Kylie and Timothée's willingness to reassess expectations and boundaries is seen by some as a positive sign that they are actively trying to find long-term equilibrium rather than letting external pressure dictate their future. Despite the quiet progress being reported privately, public fascination with the couple shows no signs of slowing down. Online communities continue to dissect every detail, from paparazzi photos to social media silence, interpreting each development as proof of either reconciliation or potential separation. Analysts point out that this kind of heightened attention can create additional stress, making it even more crucial for the couple to establish a private space where they can navigate their decisions without interference. Among the most intriguing updates is a claim from an insider that Kylie and Timothée recently discussed the importance of protecting the core of their relationship. While details remain limited, the phrase appears to refer to prioritizing emotional authenticity over public expectation. Observers believe this may mark a turning point in how the pair intends to move forward, suggesting a deeper commitment to sustaining their connection over the long term. Meanwhile, those closest to Kylie say she has been leaning into routines that help maintain a sense of normalcy. Spending time with her children, engaging in meetings for her business ventures, and confiding in trusted friends have reportedly helped her regain perspective. Sources emphasize that Kylie is determined not to let outside narratives distort the reality of her relationship, a stance that reflects her growth and maturity in handling the pressures of fame. Timothée's side appears to mirror this sense of quiet recalibration. Individuals within his circle say he has been focusing on striking a healthier balance between work and personal life, recognizing that prolonged emotional strain could jeopardize something he genuinely cares about. Some insiders even hint that Timothée has made small adjustments to his schedule to ensure more pockets of time for rest and communication, something his demanding career rarely allows. As the couple continues to navigate this evolving chapter, analysts note that the situation remains fluid. Both Kylie and Timothée are said to be taking things day by day, assessing what feels sustainable and what may need further adjustment. Even so, the consensus among those closest to them is that the tone between the two has softened considerably compared to the tense atmosphere reported earlier. For now, the future of the relationship remains unwritten, but the signs emerging from behind the scenes point toward a renewed sense of intention rather than a retreat. Whether this period will become a stabilizing chapter or merely a pause before further developments remains to be seen. Still, insiders agree on one thing: both Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet appear committed to giving their relationship the attention, communication, and space it needs to move forward with clarity. As anticipation builds for the next development, fans and media observers remain on alert, watching closely for any shift, public appearance, statement, or subtle clue that might signal the next phase in what has become one of the most closely followed relationships in Hollywood today.